I've sort of come across this and thought I'd form it for you guys. It's called Your Name. I used to set myself alight in hopes of keeping him warm. I'd back down in every fight, apologise for a storm that I couldn't control, that I couldn't predict. Apologise for a crime that I didn't commit, and even when he knew that, when he could see I was hurt, he'd say, "Well, you stop crying. You're trying to make me feel worse. Why'd you leave when I need you? Why'd you come home? What, just to make me feel guilty? Now you can leave me alone." He'd swear blind I was lying until I'd doubt what I knew. He changed the story so much I forgot what was true, and so I'd walk out, he'd shout out, grab my arm. I withdrew. He said, "If you leave this house, I'll end my life because of you." He said, "Let's take a break. I think we both need some space." But he called me up that same night and he was screaming my name. He told me all these things that I'd done, every tiny mistake, and I'd apologized blindly for being such a disgrace. He said, "The only reason you go to work is so you can dress up all nice, so you can go there and flirt." Well, do you want me to quit? No, I would never say that, but why are you staying in a job where you just get stared at unless that is what you want? See, I knew I was right. So, if I don't quit on the spot, I better brace for a fight. Have you had a good day, babe? Yeah, I have. What, without me? His tone had changed and so would I. I didn't dare disagree. "I hate you, you're crazy, I need you, you're mine." All in the same breath. Then he'd tell me I'm fine. Then he'd take me to doctors. And doctors, they never could find a single thing that was wrong except the man in my life. They were wrong though. He loves me. How can you not see? Why else would he care so obsessively? Yeah, I can't smile at strangers, but that just makes sense. And I can't wear my makeup because that might cause offense. And I really can't get famous because, well, what's my intent? And he shouts, but he's blameless. Because I was being dense. He's had a really hard time though, and in his defense, this is only until he feels better again. Because you see, he loves me. And I'm lucky. He tells me all the time, and look, I don't think he'd ever actually touch me, so really, I'm fine. I might not see my friends now, but that's normal. You know, you lose touch with your family when love steals the show, and I do miss all the things I used to do though. But it's fine, I don't mind, and he needs me at home. He'd do anything for me, so shouldn't I do the same? If it'll stop him from shouting, then I'll take the blame, because I'm selfish. He told me. So I'm trying to be better. I've upset him, so really I should put in my effort, and I'm trying. But I have to always remember that I promised him that I would love him forever. So when I broke that promise, when I realized I didn't love him anymore, I tried to keep it hidden until I could be sure he wouldn't hurt himself. Because he tried that before. Well, he hadn't. But he said he would if I walked out the door. There was one time he disappeared and said he was going to end it, so I called the police, obviously. But when they found him, he told them that nothing had happened, that I'd made it up, made a fuss. I'd imagined he told me it was my fault he was going to die. Told me to enjoy the rest of my life, wondering why I couldn't have just loved him properly, been the right kind of girl, just how he wanted me. No, none of that ever happened. You know how I know that? He told me it hadn't. It wasn't until I met someone new with his name, that I knew I could cope and that I was okay. I could have the word in my mouth without needing to say, "I'm sorry, can you wait a second? I feel faint, can I take a second?" Because I'd associated that name with a weapon that used to make me feel threatened. So when I found myself in its presence, I managed to feel something pleasant. I thought, I think I'm okay now. Yeah, I'd already changed the locks and stopped driving around the block before I park, but listen to yourself. You can say his name now. It's not even his anymore, it's just a word, not an illness you caught every time you heard it. It might not have been the lesson that I wanted, but I'm glad that I learned it. Because I'm happy now, and despite what he told me, I know I deserve it. Thank you.